Hey, what's up? I'm Tarot King the Prophet back with another Crown King Tarot presentation. About to do a reading for Gemini. Hey, this way, that way, this way, that way. a little, a little lame ass Gemini joke. Anyway, if you know, you know. If you don't, hey. So, this is for Gemini. I like to start out all my readings with a reading from the fortune cookie for my roses. I have two fortune cookies. This is one. This is two. You are the roses. Alright. So I do this one out the Damon. The first one out the Damon Tarot deck. It's just a little divination coming from the Damon Tarot, a little extra added message. You got Cerberus, the three-headed dog, the three-headed dog. Cerberus. Let's see what Cerberus has to say for Gemini. Focus on humility and finding comfort within means instead of wanting beyond budget. Focus on humility and finding comfort within means instead of wanting beyond budget, Gemini. That's just basically saying that know your limits. Basically, if you can't afford it, don't go get it. You know what I mean? If it's going to put you inside with some sort of situation, don't do it. Very simple. You know, even no matter what, if everybody else is going to go do it, you're just like, fuck, I want to go. You know, if you know that you're not going to have a ride home, don't do it. Okay. Using the Moonology Oracle deck, adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon for Gemini. Oh, shit. Almost forgot, Gemini. Almost forgot. You have 55. It's an angel number. Let's check out what that angel number 55 means for you. 55 for the Gemini. 2 5s. Gemini, you guys are a sign of twins, right? That's dope. And 3 6. Also your numbers. You get the angel number 55. Then you have 3 and 6. Adjustments are required, Gemini, third quarter moon. Think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there's also a lot of negativity, and you need to let go of this. Whatever situation you're asking about now, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved, which you need to release into the ethers. This card also comes with the promise that all is not lost. However, there are changes or adjustments required before you will get to where you want to be. A change of course is forecast now that recent events have been understood and acted upon. There may also be a crisis now which will remind you of what you want and what it's time to let go of. So pay attention. The attune to the moon, Gemini, is I am re-evaluating the situation. I am re-evaluating the situation. The teaching of the card is, at the time of the third quarter moon, we know where we have been, but where are we going? The moon is now a half moon and slipping away from us as she catches less and less light, moving towards her full disappearance at the new moon. It's a time of falling away and a time to reevaluate. No matter when you draw this card, the teaching is to release and to trust, Gemini. Adjustments may be required. And we're not doing anything out of budget. All that kind of goes together if you ask me. Anyway, if you know, you know. I use the Wildwood Tarot deck. I have a little deck and a big deck. I use the big deck to lay out the main general energy and also the main energy for the past. We already had the card fall out. For the past, present, and the future. Okay? Then we go to the little deck and we use that to get clarifications for 3 cards on the past, 3 on the present, and 3 on the future. Then I come back with 1 more card for each section, and I get a, wow, they're all just going to flip out while I'm shuffling. And I get a final message from the universe with the big deck, okay? All right, and that's how we're about to do it. I think I said everything I need to say. I kept getting distracted because cards kept falling out. Anyway, so the main general energy is the first card that fell out. the number 7 major arcana card, the Archer in reverse. This is about not having what it is that you want, Gemini, possibly going in the wrong direction, not having your strength, not having your power to follow you. You know what I mean? It's just like just not having say in this situation. You know what I mean? Maybe in this reading, maybe in this situation, you may need to find some sort of direction. Okay, whatever it is, it's almost like you're shooting backwards. Okay, going to the present. Here I got the past, present, and the future now. Ooh, that adder keeps coming out. Okay, in the past we have the moon on the water. That number one, that number 18 right there. That 1 and that 8 is the beginning of something that's just ongoing. Okay, right here you have a glasses lens, and you can't really tell it's upside down. It's in reverse. And look at this path right here. There's a path there, but it's very unclear for you. And back here in this situation right here, it's a lot of bull going on. You know what I mean? It's a lot of mystery and everything. And it's like you're headed in that path, down that path, or maybe possibly even being led down that path. And the path is not very clear, because if it was very clear, you'd be able to see all this bull going on back here in the background. You may be dealing with a Taurus possibly, or something like that, something to that extent. I just say that because there's a bull out there chilling with his little cock out, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's not think like that. It's definitely some bullshit going on back there in this road that you're going, and you're probably headed towards that road. Back here in this past, you probably were headed towards that bullshit back in the past, but you didn't know that you was headed towards some bullshit. It might have been somebody leading you on, and giving you some faulty direction or something like that, something to that extent. Coming to the present, we have the hooded man in reverse. Okay, it's the number 9. It's in reverse, so it's the number 6. So it's about something building, and I don't know, you might have a sense of feeling like the all does not have their eye on you. You know what I mean? You might feel like you're flying freely, right here, right side up, things are moving very slowly. The all has this light on this little bird right here, and things are moving slowly, at a very pace. You have the all has just enough light where he needs to see you, on his walking stick, and he's just kind of just fine, just chilling and everything. You sitting pretty, it's cold and everything all around you, but you're just sitting pretty as this little bird right here on the stone, but it's reverse. So are you even sitting on the stone at all? Does the all have his eye on you? Are things moving very, very fast for you, Gemini, right now at this point in life? I don't know, for whatever reason, I feel like a change is possibly forecast for you in this that you're going through in this present. But right here in this future, you have something sitting up here on this foundation. Is that you on that foundation, or is that someone else? And this is you down here, and all this riffraff going on with all these other entities right here. It's going to be you, or this is going to be you. One or the other. We're going to see how this reading comes out with this King of Bowls right here being the head general energy of this future. All right. Let's see what's going on with Gemini. Gemini seems to be going through a lot right now. Slow down, Gemini. Slow down. Alright, so going to the past, we had this King of Stones in reverse, the King of Vessels in reverse, and the Two of Bowls right side up. So with this King of Stones in reverse right here, damn it, get your ass up there, card. But this King of Stones right here in reverse, this is about not howling at the moon, not chasing mystery, having someone along. You're not the alpha wolf, you're not taking the lead, which makes me to believe that someone has led you astray in this past situation. Like somebody has taken you down the dark road and the path wasn't clear. They was feeding you this, feeding you that, feeding you this, feeding you that, and at the end of that path was them sitting there with all their bullshit. They probably trying to come up with their own stuff, and they got other things going on in the mix, other little birds running around, flying around, all this mystery and shit and this emotion that's going on down there. It's almost like somebody may even just have you in your feelings or whatever it is. But whatever it is, you're not taking the lead, okay? You are being led astray, and you can't see it. You can't see it. You possibly still can't see it. This is the past. And right now in this present, you probably still can't see it. But this King of Vessels right here being in reverse. This is the bird of sight. This is about having 1 foot in and 1 foot out of something. So you either got both feet in or you got both feet out. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't think you really came to a conclusion, but you made like a vast decision in this situation right here with this two of bowls right here. This is the card of decision, but it's not just a decision. It's just acting on that decision and having a very big head about that decision, very hot headed about that decision. Like couldn't nobody tell you nothing. You know what I mean? You may have others that's trying to tell you like, hey Gemini, you know, so you know, they trying to shoot a move on you, Gemini, just trying to take you down that road, what up. You know what I'm saying? You just like, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. This is my choice. This is my life. It's my life, and I live here. Da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? You just kind of just all on your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like whoever this is got all the game. Like on Friday, Q said, I got all the game. The mom was like, yo, daddy, now he got game. that's kind of where it is. It's like this person that leading you was straight. That's the daddy. He got game. Don't nobody go in there for 35, 45 minutes, that type shit, you know. And you following up behind this person, you know what I'm saying? And people have tried to tell you, like, look, Gemini, you're going on the wrong road, Joe. And the funny thing is that you see the road and you see that it's not even clear to you of which direction you're going. You know what I mean? But you still making a choice on your own without any kind of education on the subject or the topic or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? You're just going in blind in this past. Okay? Let's go to this present. Bam, boom, bop. All three of these in reverse, including the main general energy, is in reverse. So this situation, whatever this is in the present, Gemini, it can't be changed. You have the three of vessels in reverse, the number 5, the ancestor in reverse, and the 10 of stones in reverse. Okay? All of this stuff can be changed. Whatever I tell you that's going on here can be the exact opposite. Okay? You're a mess right now, Gemini. Okay? We have this three of vessels right here in reverse. This is like... usually right here, with this right side up, I usually say a couple different things. It's either you're chasing yourself in circles, you know, or you're... someone is watching you fight someone else or something like that, or you watching someone else fight something like that, something to that extent. So number 3, the divine. So the divine is in reverse. The divine don't want nothing to do with what it is that you got going on. You know what I mean? You're not I think you find yourself in a situation where you see you have a clear glass, a gold chalice, and a gemstone. Okay, I think you find yourself in a situation where you may think you're equal to these other entities or whatever, but they're, you know what I mean. You want to live royal. You know, you want to have the gold glass or the emerald glass, when in all actuality you should just have the glass. You know, and it's almost like whoever this is around you is looking at you like you're not even worth the fight. You know what I'm saying? But here you are possibly trying to fight for that status, for that situation, trying to keep up with others that are possibly moving too fast for you, with that main energy being a hooded man in reverse. Okay? And that 6 right there is supposed to be about seeing things from all sides. Okay? And maybe that's the problem. Maybe you're seeing too much. Maybe you're seeing things from all sides instead of seeing the one picture that you need to see, the big picture. You know, maybe. You know, right here you have this 5, the ancestor, in reverse. Now, there's some stability there with that 5 being in reverse. So there is some stability there. Okay? But it's like not going off of what it is that you know. You're not following your spirituality. You're not following your divine guides. You know what I mean? You're not trying to go down the same path that your ancestors went down, or what it is. And you're not listening to what it is that your ancestors is telling you. Just like in this past, you just like real hot-headed with your decisions, so on and so forth. And in retrospect, you have this 10 of stones in reverse. This is the house of home being put together, being built. Okay, with it being in reverse, you know what I mean? That's the house being in shambles, and maybe you are out the home. Okay, maybe you possibly are out the home, but whatever it is, I think it has a lot to do with you not doing what you learned at home. You know what I mean? It could be possibly that had also been like a sheltered type of person. You know what I'm saying? And you are coming out the home. You know what I mean? But I really feel like you doing things out of pocket, like you doing things differently than what you have learned from your elders. You know, from those around you, trying to chase that gold or that gemstone chalice, and you have a glass one. You just, you know what I mean? And I don't mean for you to take that to heart when I'm saying that you out there fighting, you just not even really even worth the fight, because you damn sure are worth the fight. You just not worth this fight. Okay, you're not. You're trying to be. It's like you're trying to be out there trying to be something that you aren't. Okay, let's go to this future. Bam, boom, bop. Okay. You had a 14 card balance in reverse. You have the 4 arrows right there. And you have the Ace of Bows in reverse. Remember, we're coming off this King of Bows. This actually active energy, where the snake right here has a foundation, and there's other snakes right here going off. And I'm going to go ahead and say this is you up here. You have a foundation to ride off of. Okay, and you're down here looking at these snakes, and you're above these snakes. You see what I'm saying? Some way, somehow, you may possibly be putting them above you, but you are above these snakes. All right, you're better than whatever it is they have going on. They can have the big ass house, 10 cars in the driveway, 8 bathrooms, and shit all day. You know what I'm saying? They may have all of that, but you are still on a higher pedestal than what these snakes are in this situation. But right here in reverse, you have no balance. You are putting some kind of entity above you. There's one right here. One, no matter which way you switch to one, it's still a one. It's still the beginning of something. But that 4 is the number of being grounded. And that, with it being in reverse, it's like you're ungrounded in this situation. You need to be grounded so you can get energy. It's like a battery. If you try to charge a battery and you don't have a ground, you can't charge the battery. You see what I'm saying? And that's where you need to be. You are a battery that needs to be charged. You need that energy, and you're not getting it. You're possibly giving away energy, just like a battery would be. It's giving away energy until you put that ground. You got that positive on it, but you put that ground on it, and it's charging. Until then, it's just constantly losing energy. And that's where you are. You're losing energy right here, where there's lack of balance. You're off of balance right here. Okay, you are this 4 arrows right here. Now this is about being grounded. Right here is grounded in this situation, but you are this beautiful butterfly right here hanging out on this branch, and this person right here is just sleeping on you. There's 4 arrows around this person. This person is not dead. You know, neither one of these arrows are in this person. This person is just sleep, resting. Okay, and this is you, this big beautiful butterfly on this branch, just chilling, just watching this person, waiting on this person. And in all actuality, butterflies only have 2 weeks to live. If you watch my reading on there, you're like, damn, he's always telling this, because that's the real shit. Butterflies only have 2 weeks to live. And why waste 5 minutes of that 2 weeks watching this motherfucker that sleep? He's sleep. You about to be in an eternal sleep in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Why is you wasting time watching this motherfucker that sleep on you to begin with? Okay? This is the Ace of Bows in reverse. Ace being the number 1, but it's the word ace and it's reverse. So this is about something ending. Hopefully it's the ending of you being in some sort of transition, being in the middle of a transition. Hopefully. You know, hopefully it means that you are realizing which direction that you need to go. You look at the back at this whole story, and you're just losing yourself. Stop that, baby, please. For real. Stop losing yourself. Remember who it is that you are. Remember that you are this beautiful butterfly. Okay? This is the breath of life, the card of the breath of life. Spark of life. I'm sorry. Spark of life on this one. You know what I mean? And we don't want that spark to go out. Because in reverse, that's possibly what's going on. You might feel a lot of depression going on in this future, Gemini. If you keep all this other activity up, you're moving fast, trying to keep up with something that's faster than you. It's like Wile E. Coyote This is definitely, you got to be older to understand this one. I know you young bucks might not understand this one, but it's like Wile E. Coyote chasing a road runner. You know what I'm saying? He basically chasing his tail because he can't catch the road runner. I think he caught the road runner 1 or 2 times, and that motherfucker still got away. You know? And don't be Wile E. Coyote. Don't chase this road runner. Let that motherfucker run his ass up the road. Chase a snail or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Chase yourself. Find yourself. Have yourself. Okay? Okay, Gemini? Let's get some summaries going on here. You are the gem in this situation. You're looking for the gemstone cup, but you, as a person, are the gem in this situation. You are beautiful. And you have to know that. You have to recognize that because you're chasing something ugly. You're chasing something that doesn't even make you feel beautiful. You just think it does. And it does not have to be a person. It can be a situation. It can be a lifestyle. I definitely feel like a lot of it is a lifestyle for a lot of you guys. And you don't have to do that. You have it made. You are beautiful just the way you are. Alright? Let's go into the past, present, and future. Yes. Yes. It's the lifestyle that you're chasing. Look in this past. You got this page of arrows in reverse. That's something that's real childish energy and something good going out. It's something good, really good going out. Somebody in this past has really convinced you that this is where you should be. They fed you a bunch of bullshit. You see all this chaos, all this bullshit, and you want that shit. And you don't even know the road to get there. You see what I'm saying? The path is not clear, remember? The path is not clear in this road to get there. And there's nothing but bullshit up ahead anyway, and you're allowing others to tell you, Gemini, you're nothing without this. You know what I'm saying? You're like, man, fuck them fish eggs. For real. That's where you need to be at with it. Coming to the present, you have the shaman. This is the very first person that you meet on your mission, you know what I mean, of learning about life. The shaman. And the shaman shows you about trickery, about the sleight of hand, about magic. Okay, it teaches you about the elements and so on and so forth. It just teaches you all that you need to know at your first stop in life. You need to stop and listen to this motherfucker. You know what I mean? But while this shaman is teaching you about sleight of hand, the shaman is possibly giving you the sleight of hand. Okay? Teaching you, not teaching you like telling you, hey, watch out for this, watch out for that. This motherfucker actually doing this shit to you and taking from you. You know what I'm saying? You looking for the magic in the situation, but you're no magician. Not in this situation, Gemini. The situation is above your head, and which brings you to the 7 of arrows in your future. Bow, take a shot at the shot at the shot, trying to find your fulfillment, trying to be that green woman. You are the green woman. You just sit up here taking shots. And just because I said a woman, characters are completely androgynous. You know what I mean? We can be speaking about a male, okay? But you're just taking shots at the chick at the shot, and you're very insecure about what's next. You're very insecure in this future, Gemini. Why? Because you're chasing something that's beyond you. Stay in your lane. Just like that. Very, very simple, Gemini. Stay in your lane. You're shooting backwards. You don't have any strength, any power, and you're going in the wrong direction. Okay? Remember the main general energy? I just broke all that shit down. No strength, no power, shooting in the wrong direction, no fulfillment, no desire, so on and so forth. And you find yourself just kind of just depressed. You don't want that. We do not want that for Gemini. I definitely don't want that for Gemini because my baby is Gemini, so I definitely don't want that shit for Gemini. Final message from the universe. 10 of bows in reverse. The card of responsibility. Having to carry the load all by yourself. But it's in reverse. This is about hanging in there. The 10 being incomplete. And that irresponsibility, not getting the work done. That, you know what I'm saying, you want that shortcut. You don't want to take that long path. You want that shortcut to get where it is that you need to be. Hard work, perseverance, goals, focus. That's what you need, Gemini, and that's where you need to stick with. Alright? Going back to this Diamond Tarot deck, we had who? Cerberus, the three-headed dog. Focus on humility and finding comfort within means instead of wanting beyond budget. Ooh, I love it when the reading come together. Love it when it come together. And the Moonology Oracle deck, adjustments are required. Think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there is a lot of negativity and you need to let go of this. Whatever situation you're asking about now, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved, which you need to release into the ethers. This card also comes with the promise that all is not lost. However, there are changes or adjustments required before you can get to where you want to be. A change, of course, is forecast now that recent events have been understood and acted upon. There may also be a crisis now, which will remind you what you want and what is time to let go of. So pay attention. The attunement to the moon was, I am reevaluating the situation. Reevaluate that motherfucker, Gemini. All right. I am Tarot King, the Prophet. This has been another Crown King Tarot presentation. Thank you guys for joining in. If you like the video, like, comment, share, subscribe. I appreciate all that. I respond back a lot of the times. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for checking out. Love, blessings, peace, and light. I said peace and light. I'm going to say light and peace.